Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing Orchids in Jamaica. So that you see more on how I grow my orchids in Jamaica, please subscribe to my channel. I tell you, I really enjoy doing my doctor's visit. I just completed my second mini-series. And while I was doing my doctor's visit, I saw where a friend of mine or one of the gardens that I visited, they actually uses the wire mesh to stake the Vanda plants. And of course, I did say that I was gonna borrow that idea. And today, I have actually started. So today I'm going to be showing you just how I make these wire baskets, and I'm actually going to be planting one just to show you exactly how I use it to stake my plant. Of course, what you are going to be needing, you're going to be needing the mesh wire, but in the interest of time, I already went ahead and I cut them into small pieces. So this is just about 6 inches wide, and well, this is a length that the wire actually comes in. And what I do when I cut it like this, I then use the 2-inch, I think this is 2-inch PVC pipe to help to roll it into a rounded mesh basket. So I'm going to just show you quickly how I do that. And of course, while we're doing that, we're going to be needing the galvanized wire just to help to hold it in place, and the 2-inch PVC pipe, which I'm going to be using to help to roll it. So definitely we will also need our zinc or wire cutter, and of course you're going to need a pliers. So these are what you will need. And so because this was already cut, let me show you how easily I roll that using the PVC pipe. So I hold it like that and I just roll it so that I get somewhat of a rounded sort of finish. And there it goes. And remember, when you're doing it, just ensure that the surface is solid, because you don't want to do it on a table that is made out of wood. And then the wire, because the wire is stiff, then you will end up damaging your table. And there it goes. So I roll like that. And you're gonna need to put some pressure in it to get it to really be nice and round. There it goes. Once you've done that, you put your PVC pipe aside, and this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. So of course, in my video that I did some time ago showing you how I make my mesh baskets, you would have actually seen how I cut the wire. So now I'm going to use the pliers and I'm going to just use it to hold them in place. And I've showed you this before, so we really don't need to go through all of this again. So if I don't have enough wire on this to hold it in place, I then use the galvanized wires. So I've cut a piece and I'm going to cut that in small pieces. So when I cut that in small pieces, then I'm going to use that to hold the galvanized mesh in place, just how I would like it to be. And so I will put that together, place the wire under it, and just give it a twist. And don't forget, safety is important, and so you need to wear your gloves so that you will not damage your hands. Once you've done that, then you'll cut the excess off. Right. And you just do it at different points. There's no science to it. You just do it as best as you choose, and once you're comfortable with it, you leave it at that. So I'll put another one here and just do a little twist and cut off the excess. And I'll put one at the end right here just to anchor it properly, or to reinforce it so it will not open any at all. Alright, you can make it as neatly as you want. You can get out all these sharp ends by whether trimming them off, folding them, however you choose. But whatever is easier for you, that is what you actually do. This one was done ahead of time, so you see exactly what it looks like. And now I'm gonna show you just how I use it to stake my plant. So in order to stake my plant, this is a pot I'm gonna put the plant in. I have here the medium, which is washed stones mixed with charcoal, and that is what I'm gonna be using. And I have here my Vanda plant that I had soaking in some water in order to soften the roots. So these roots are really long, and some of them are going to die, and therefore I'm going to trim a few of them off so that it will send out new roots. So I'm going to trim this right here because it definitely will send out new roots. And as a matter of fact, we're close to spring, and so definitely it will re-establish pretty soon. So I've removed some of the roots here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the plant in the pot and remove a few of the lower leaves first. Right, remove a few of the lower leaves, and then now I'm going to stick this down into the pot. And it doesn't matter if the roots are all over, because they'll find their way wherever they're comfortable. And then I'm gonna place my mesh in to the pot all the way down. However, this is a little tall, and so I'm gonna trim a piece of it. I've established where I want it, so I want it just about here. So I'm gonna cut this off right here. I should have done this before I put the plant in, but nevertheless. Alright, so now I've trimmed it off. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this section with the edges, the sharp edges down, so it reduces the damage or any future damage to the plant or to myself while I'm managing the plants. So I've put it in. Let's make sure that the roots are comfortable. Right, so it's in, and I'm gonna now secure it to the mesh. Let me get the twist tie. Right, so now we're gonna use the twist tie to secure it nicely to the mesh. So let me show you how I do it here. So I am going to place it through the wire, so it come right back out and cover the plant. So I'm going to tie it towards the back, right, and then twist it. There it goes. So it is placed into the metal, through it, and around the plant, and I now twist it. This might doesn't seem straight, but I try and straighten it. Right, you'll not always get it straight, but you just want to know that it is properly secured, and the roots, can do its thing. Right. And now you're going to add your plant medium. And if you notice here, the plant is not necessarily straight, but the stake is straight. I am going to put some of the medium in the basket. You don't really need to fill it, as you also have to be careful that you don't make it too heavy. I'm just putting enough in it to provide a stronger support for it. I've actually seen where persons have used it without any medium at all. And you have to be careful too, because it could be too heavy and you don't want it to be too heavy. And there's no need to even fill the pot with the medium, but nevertheless. And there goes. That is it. This is how I plant my vandas using the galvanized mesh to stake the plant. Presently, I'm actually doing over a bed using this method, which I will share with you pretty soon once it is completed. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And so you never miss another video, please subscribe to my channel. And as we say in Jamaica, just follow back on me. This is the Orchid Doc, and I am growing orchids in Jamaica. Thank you for watching.